and I read in Akal Academy, Kauriwara. So today, before discussing the topic, I would like to ask you one question that what is the electricity and what are the uses of electricity and from where does the electricity comes? So let's discuss the topic to clear our all doubts about electricity. Now, here's the answer. Electricity is produced by using the electric circuit, and the flow of charges containing electron charge is known as electricity. Now, the very first question arises that what is an electric circuit? So, here's the answer. An electric circuit can be defined as a closed path through which electric current can flow. Various components such as battery, resistor, wire, key, bulb, etc. can be connected in different ways to construct an electric circuit. Now, we know that how an electric circuit is made. That means that which components are used to construct an electric circuit. But we don't know how to make an electric circuit. So, let's move on to the circuit diagram to clear our doubt of making an electric circuit. Now, here's the circuit diagram. Here, four main components are used of electric circuit. For example, here bulb is used, ammeter which measures the electric current, switch and battery. Here the current is flowing from the positive terminal of the battery and then passes the bulb to make it glow and then passes the ammeter which measures the electric current and then at the end it reaches the negative terminal of the battery where the electric current stops. Now we know that how to make an electric circuit, so let's move on to its components and their symbols. Now here are the 11 main components of an electric circuit. The first one is an electric cell which is source of current, and second one is the battery which is the combination of cells which plays the same role as cells but is combination of cells. Next one is the switch open, which means the switch which is used in an open circuit, and when the switch is open the electric current stops. Next is the switch closed, which means the switch which is used in a closed circuit, and when we close the switch then the electric current starts flowing. Next is the wire joint, which means if we want to join a device or a wire with another wire, then we use the symbol of wire joint, which means that a wire is joining with a device or any other wire. Next one is the wires crossing without joining, which means if we don't want to join a device or a wire with another wire, then we use the symbol of wires crossing without joining. Now, next one is the electric bulb, which is the main component of an electric circuit. It uses the electricity to glow. Next one is the resistor of resistance R. Resistor of resistance R means that resistor having resistance R. It restricts the flow of current. Now, next is the variable resistance, which is also known as rheostat, which regulates the flow of current by increasing or decreasing the resistance R. Now, next one is the ammeter and the further is the voltmeter. Now, you'll be wondering that which device is used to measure the electric current and which device is used to measure the potential difference. So, here's the answer. Ammeter is the device which is used to measure the electric current, and the voltmeter is the device which is used to measure the potential difference. Now, here are the symbols of these components. You may note that on your notebook. Now, as we have seen the components and their symbols of electric circuit, so let's move on to the combination of resistors in series as well as in parallel. Now, the diagram you are seeing is the combination of resistors in series. We have used the simple circuit diagram in here, but here we have used three resistors which are in series, which means they are continuous in a line. But the problem of this type of combination is that if one lamp shuts down, then the other will also shut down, which means For example, if we have three lamps with the resistance R1, R2 and R3, and if one lamp shut down, then the others two will also shut down. Now, the next diagram you are seeing is the diagram of combination of resistors in parallel, which means we have used the simple circuit diagram here, but here we have used the combination of resistors in parallel, which means the resistor with resistance R1 is parallel to R2 and R2 is parallel to R3 and R3 is parallel to R1. The advantage of this type of combination of resistors is that if one lamp shuts down, then the others two will remain lit. For example, we have three lamps in our resistors which are in parallel. Then if one lamp shut down, then the others two will remain lit. Now we have understood all the concept of electric circuit, so let's discuss the examples. Now, for example, I have a lamp which is now shut down because its switch is now open, and if we close the switch, the lamp glows, which means firstly the electric current was stopped but now it started running. This is because if we open a switch, then the electric current stops moving, and if we close the switch, then the electric current starts moving. Now, the next example, we have an electric bulb which we use in our everyday life for lighting. It uses the electricity to glow. Now, the next example, I have an electrical iron which we use in our everyday life for ironing clothes, and it uses the electricity to produce heat. Now, there are many examples such as battery, generators, refrigerators, washing machines, etc. Now, I will take you to the main example of electricity. For example, here is the switchboard where switch is inserted, which is the main component of an electric circuit because it allows or stops the flow of current. Now, I hope that you had understood the concept of an electric circuit. So now, let me go and you will enjoy the recap.